Headbangers Ball coming to you now, direct from Lynch Mob's dressing room in Hammersmith Odeon. Hi, how are you doing?
Good, just warming up.
Now, I want to ask you first of all, how's the tour with Queensryche working out for you?
Great, this is our third time in England. I've been over here twice in Dokken, and I think this is by far the best audience response that I've gotten in a band over here. So English crowds, I think, are traditionally a little rough on opening acts, and we seem to be winning them over.
That's great. Now, obviously, having been so heavily associated with Dokken in the past, are you worried that people are going to judge Lynch Mob on what you've done before?
I think that's inevitable. I think people will, yeah. I welcome it.
Now, obviously, to get out of Dokken and start your own band, that must have been very refreshing for you to completely just do your own thing, am I right?
Yeah, well, it has my name on it, but it's not really my band. You know, it's just a group. Everything's equal. All the writing's equal. We all put forth the equal amount of effort and reap the same benefits. But Mick and I have a lot more experience, obviously, so we're kind of showing these guys the ropes. You know, and it's fun to watch them stumble and fall.
This is only over here.
This is only over here. The front man of the 90s.
How you doing?
Now, Wicked Sensation, your debut album, it's hard-driving, blues-based rock and roll, right?
Yeah, I think it's more than blues-based. I think there's a lot of other elements in it. You know. I'd say it's 70s based in a 90s context. It's got a lot of sexual attitude, very groove-oriented, but still real hooky and commercial. So it's got something for everybody.
And Oni, do you think that because you're relatively new in the business that you've kind of added, you and Anthony, in fact, the bass player, have added some freshness to the overall sound of Lynch Mob?
I hope so. I hope so. You know, I mean, you know, we're just full of ideas and ready to experiment with them. You know, with other people. You know, so it's real refreshing, I'd say.
Okay, well, we're going to see some of that refreshing brand of refreshiness.
He's talking about the 7-Up he's drinking, not the music.
Okay, now, this is Lynch Mob, and this is their debut video, Wicked Sensation.
Yeah.
Okay, that was Wicked Sensation, and this is Lynch Mob, and now we've been joined by Anthony, the bass player.
How did that lick go again, Anthony? What was it? Was it?
I didn't write that one.
That's hard.
That was the one Oni wrote.
You came up with that?
No, I think that's okay.
Now, George, what I want to ask you is, when you started writing songs with Oni, it seems Lynch Mob seems to be very much a partnership between you and Oni in terms of songwriting. When you started writing for him, was that when Lynch Mob really began to happen for you as a band?
Yeah, I think that really made it gel. That the fact that the writing chemistry was there, that's what I was really looking for in a singer. He had to have looks, he had to have stage presence and charisma and all those things, but when it comes down to it, songs are the most important element of the band, and I couldn't do it on my own. I mean, I'm a guitar player, I write music, I don't write lyrics, and this is the first time I played with a singer that actually took responsibility for the words and all the vocal melodies and came up with things that I thought really matched the music and what I would envision the ultimate singer singing over the riffs that I came up with. So it's very easy. We go in and it happens.
Now, how did you manage to lure him away from his former band, Ferrari?
Guns, knives, threats, bombs, letter bombs, pipe bombs, whatever it took. Actually, it was almost that bad. It took 3 months, a lot of phone calls. He was in LA, we were in Arizona, so visiting each other back and forth. I think he talked to a lot of people, and people basically told him he was crazy if he didn't do it. He finally believed him. So.
And Anthony, what were you doing before you joined Lynch Mob?
I was busting tables in New York City, so this is like great for me.
This is just a slight step down for him.
I'm making much money now.
But
now, obviously, George, after having such an illustrious career with Dokken,
illustrious.
Oh well, you know, is kind of Lynch Mob where you want to be right now in a band? Are you happy with how it's going?
No, I wish we'd had 3 million records out there, and I wish we'd had 6 videos, and we were headlining Wembley 7 nights. But yeah, I know it's going to take a little time. As long as it doesn't take 10 years, I'm usually be happy.
Well, you seem to be getting there anyway. So we've got another video coming up right now, and this is a band that are making their debut on Headbangers Ball.